Hello friend, good morning. So today we discuss next question, okay? So here we discuss 3.3. Eighth question I think complete. So here we discuss ninth question. Today finish 3.3. Exercise complete. So here what's in ninth question? Ninth question, make one figure. In those figure have two parallelogram and ask one angle x. So here Visha, there are one figure. Okay, so in ninth, make one figure, big figure, parallelogram. Okay, so in this figure have two parallelogram. So here draw and make two dotted line. So here say it's two parallelogram. So here written 120 degree. Here written 70 degree. So here x. Okay. So here x. So here given name R I S E K C U. Okay. So here given name one by one. So first what we do? So here we start to have parallelogram. Whose parallelogram? First say RISK. That means RISK. And second parallelogram is CLUE. Okay. So from if you separate, then we find here CLUE. Okay. So here if EL is 70 degree, then by opposite angle we are E also 70 degree. So here in parallelogram CLU, just wait. So here written CLUE and RISK. So one by one we apply parallelogram property, then we find angle X. Okay. So first what we write? So first we write CLUE. So here if you say L is 70 degree, then E is also 70 degree. So in parallelogram CLUE, opposite angle are equal. Opposite angle are equal. Okay, so angle AL is equals to angle E, that means 70 degree. So from here we find angle E is equals to 70 degree. Okay, so we find angle E is equals to also 70 degree. Not need we find U and C also. So here we find angle E is equals to 70 degree. Now we draw another parallelogram RISK. So here RISK. Okay, so here given K is equals to 120 degree. Okay, so we need to find S. So what we do? So you remember here angle E is equals to 70 degree. Here written we angle E is equals to 70 degree. Then I remove here. So in parallelogram RISK is in parallelogram RISK is internal angle is supplementary. So internal angle is supplementary. Internal angle is supplementary here. Okay, supplementary. That means you understand angle S plus angle K is equals to 180 degree. 180 degree. So from here angle K is given 120, then angle S is equals to 180 minus 120, that is angle X is equals to 60 degree. Okay, so from here we find angle E is equals to 70 degree, angle S is equals to 60 degree. Then first write, then you understand what we write. So here we find angle E is equals to 70 and angle S is equals to 60 degree. Okay. So what we write? Here you can written, now we find angle EX. Okay. So how we find an X? Angle triangle ES not given any name, you can written here O. Okay. So here ESO not need. In triangle, if we summation of triangle is equals to 180 degree. So summation of triangle is equals to angle E. So here you can retain summation all angle in triangle is 180 degree. Okay. So here angle E is given, angle E plus angle S plus X is equals to 180 degree. So angle E is given 70, angle S is given 60 plus X is equals to 180 degree. So here find X is equals to 180 minus 70, 60 is 130. So here X is equals to 50 degree. So finally we find value of X. X is equals to 50 degree. Then first you write, then you understand. Next question. Now in second, next question say 10th question. 10th question what say? Given two trapezium and find how is parallelogram. How is making parallelogram. So for what write in? First you understand first figure, then you understand second figure. So in 10th question say, explain how this figure is trapezium which is two sides are parallel. Okay. So here says ki explain this figure is a trapezium which is two sides are parallel. So here written 10th question. KLMN. Okay. So here 100 degree and 80 degree. So say कि this figure is trapezium. Okay, trapezium figure. You show here कि how is two side is parallelogram. Parallel. So we can write here in a parallelogram there are internal angle is supplementary. That means adjacent angle summation is equals to 180 degree. So here written in parallelogram internal angle supplementary. Okay. So summation of adjacent angle is equals to 180 degree. So angle L plus angle M is equals to 180 degree. If we find angle L plus angle M is equals to 180 degree, that means two sides are parallel here because it's follow property of parallelogram. So it doesn't matter opposite angle are equal or not. If we find from adjacent angle. So here angle L is given 80 degree plus angle M is given 100 degree. So from here we find 180 degree. 180 degree is equals to 180 degree. So here LHS is equals to RHS. RHS, that means trapezium of two trapezium, given trapezium of two side है parallel side because it's follow property of parallelogram. Okay. So here written 180 degrees equals to 180 degree. So from this rule we find trapezium follow the property of parallelogram. So first write, then you understand next question what say. Okay, so here in 10th question, second A1 figure also given. So one figure is make DC, just wait, moving very fastly. So here we write one figure made DC. So here A, here B. Okay. So here written 1 A B C D. B is 120 degree. Okay. So we can say here given only 120 degree. Okay, not any opposite side. If given opposite side, then you easily understand. Given trapezium is parallelogram property follow or not. That means two side are parallel or not. So here given only one angle. Angle B is equals to 120 degree. From here we can here write angle C is supplementary angle of angle B. So if we have written 120 degree, that is okay. So here written angle B is equals to 120 degree. Okay, we will not find angle C. We will not find here angle C. So you can write here only trapezium property. So here write in trapezium quadrilateral. In trapezium quadrilateral follow two side have parallelogram. That means parallel. Two side have parallel. Okay. So here we can easily here only two side have parallel. So if we given any angle like D, A, C, any given angle, then we find by angle. Otherwise we retain only one property given. Then easily we retain only trapezium property. So in trapezium quadrilateral follow two side have parallel. That means any side. Okay. If BC, you take AD, BC, anything. So here only this thing, not any other. So right, then you understand. In this figure, find one question also say find angle C. In 11th question, say find angle C. So say find angle C in next question. So it's 10th question in say 11th question, same figure given and find angle C. So what we do here, remove this, and from the here we know that we know that angle B plus angle C is equals to supplementary angle. That means angle B plus we know that here we know that angle B and angle C have adjacent angle. In trapezium two side have also equal. So property also takes. So angle B plus angle C is equals to here 180 degree. Angle C is equals to 180 degree. So from here angle B is equals to 120 degree. Angle C we find is equals to 180 degree. So from here angle C is equals to 180 minus 120, that is 60 degree. So from here angle C is equals to 60 degree. Okay. So we easily find angle C. If you know property, then you easily asking. So now we solve next question, 12th question. First you write. So now we solve 12th question. Twelfth question what say? Twelfth question say find the major angle P and angle S. SP is parallel to RQ. So first we make figure. So given figure here. So here draw SP and QR. So here only sign P is equals to here not say. So we understand by this, we know understand P is equals to 90 degree. So here says ki angle P and angle C. Find the major angle P and angle S. Okay. So if SP is parallel to RQ, if SP is parallel to RQ, that means says then find angle R. There are more than one method. So angle R says ki find by more than one method. Means by two method we find angle R. So first what we say here, SP is parallel to RQ. That means we easily take a property parallelogram. So we know that in parallelogram we know that angle P and angle S is adjacent angle. Angle P and angle is S is adjacent angle. R adjacent angle. Adjacent angle. Okay. So angle P plus angle S is equals to 180 degree. So here one angle P sine of 90 degree. So 90 degree here. So angle S we find 180 degree. So angle S is equals to 180 minus 90, that is 90 degree. Okay. So angle S is at 90 degree also. So what says find angle R by two methods. So first who's take method. So first method you can write here, first method. First method by property of quadrilateral. So first method what we take, by property of quadrilateral. If you don't know property, then you say, I says ki sin quadrilateral summation of all angle is equals to 360 degree. Okay. So here Q angle is given before in question, angle P is 90 degree. We find angle S is equals to also 90 degree. If we summation all angle, then in quadrilateral is equals to 360. So here in quadrilateral, so angle here P by property of quadrilateral, that means summation of all angle is 360 degree in quadrilateral. So here written angle P plus angle Q plus angle R plus angle S is equals to 360 degree. Okay. So angle P here given 90 degree. Angle Q is 130 degree. Angle R find. Angle S is equals to also 90 degree. That means 360 degree. So now we find here 90, 130 and 90. 90, 90, that is 180, 180 and 130. So here 180 and 130. 8, 3, 11, 112 is 3. So 310. So here we can retain angle R plus 310 is equals to 360. So angle R is equals to, we find 50 degree. So by quadrilateral property we find angle R. So now we take one property also, because in question says by two property we find angle R. So first we write, then understand next property. So by first method you find, now we take second method. Second method what we take? Whose is take in parallelogram, alternate angle.
Alternate angle.
So here take second method is by adjacent angle or by adjacent angle. Because parallel na, so we can take adjacent angle. So angle R plus angle Q, we know that, you can written here, we know that angle R and angle Q are adjacent angle. So what we write here, angle R plus angle Q, that is 180 degree. So angle R is equals to 180, first one step also increase here, angle R plus 1 AQ is given 130, so 180 degree. So from here we find angle R is equals to 180 minus 130, that is 50 degree. So angle R we find 50 degree. Okay. So now we find by two method angle R. So you can write here this thing you can write in previous, so don't write second method, you can write only. So now we complete here exercise 3.3 completely. Okay, so congratulations, we complete here 3.3. So now we understand some example here for 3.4. Then we proceed in next chapter, like chapter number 4. So now we remove here and understand some property for 3. If you want to solve exercise, then first you solve exercise. If you want to exercise, then first you solve example. It's very mandatory for you. Then you easily understand all things of exercise question. So for what you do, first you want to try to solve example. Otherwise you don't understand exercise question. So what is written here? Okay, so here some properties. So you can written here exercise 3.3 example. Okay, so here written something given rhombus, rectangle. Now we now understand we only parallelogram, trapezium, some type of quadrilateral we understand already. Then now some type of quadrilateral remaining like rhombus. We know that now whose figure we can say quadrilateral, like there are 4 sides. So we can say this is quadrilateral. Otherwise, if given 3 sides, that is triangle. So in 4 sides there are many property also remaining like rhombus, rectangle and square. So you understand one by one all things. So here written some special parallelogram. So here written some special parallelogram. So first written rhombus. That's very important. Rhombus is important. Okay, all thing important, not only say rhombus. So here rhombus. So here say rhombus. We obtain rhombus, which you will see in parallelogram as a special case of kite, which is not a parallelogram. Okay, so says kite figure, that am not parallelogram. So what we write here? So when you cut along A, B, C and opened, you get here some clue given, not mandatory, you know. So here says next figure we understand what says. So make 2 kite. Okay, make 2 kite. Make 2 kite. Make kite. So here 2 kite we make. So from 2 kite we understand there are 2 sides have equal. Here 2 sides have equal, but in rhombus all sides have equal. Okay, rhombus in a parallelogram we can easily here not in parallelogram. So here we can say in figure only this figure is follow up rhombus, because in rhombus all sides have equal. So in rhombus all sides have equal. Okay, so in this figure only we find rhombus, because it's have all side have equal. Here not side all equal. Here two side equal. So say property what say a rhombus has all the properties of parallelogram and also that of a kite. So try to list them out. Doesn't matter you understand or not. So here property understand. The diagonal of rhombus are perpendicular bisect of one another. First understand first property of rhombus. So property says the diagonals of a rhombus, the diagonal of a rhombus are perpendicular bisectors of each other, same as parallelogram. Okay, in this rhombus also, if you make rhombus is same as square. Okay, in square diagonals have also equal, but in rhombus diagonals have bisect 190 degrees. So here if you given A, B, C, D, so rhombus OB is equals to OD, O is equals to OC. In square AC is equals to BD. So rhombus and square have only one difference. In rhombus their diagonals are different, but in square their diagonal are also equal. Side, so rhombus and similarity of rhombus and square, that is all side have equal in both quadrilateral. So here we written, from here we find, so from here we find angle OA is equals to OC and OB is equals to OD. That means angle AOC is equals to angle BOCOD. Okay, angle AOC COD, angle AOD is equals to angle COD. Okay, so from here we find. Now we understand. Next, first we solve question. So here we understand easily, diagonal are bisect each other. That means OB is equals to OD, OA is equals to OC. So one question are given here in example. So first understand by this property. So one question given, make like kite figure. There have four sides have equal. So here make diagonal. Okay, diagonal have O here. If you make large figure, then understand easily. Okay, so we make big figure. So you can assume this is rhombus figure, not showing figure, but you can assume. So here written side is 13. It's written Y. It's Z. X 5 12. Okay. So given name CEIR. CEIR. So now we first understand by property one by one. Okay, we saw property here. So right here by rhombus property, you know that bisect each other, so angle O. So by property of rhombus you can write by property of rhombus diagonals are bisect each other. Okay, that means OE is equals to OI. So OE is equals to OI. OI given value 5, so OE is equals to 5. Okay, that means X is equals to 5 here. Okay, so here OR is equals to OC. So OR is equals to OC. So OR given Y, OC is given 12. So we find from here OR. So Y is equals to 12. Now we know that in rhombus, so you can retain, we know that know that in rhombus opposite side are also equal. Opposite side are also equal. So IR is equals to ER. So IR is equals to ER. That means Z is equals to 30. So you find one by one X, Y, Z. So you write okay. So I end this here. Last question. Okay. So you can saw. If you saw, then you understand. Okay. So I want help. So thank you for watching.